Time check, it is 7:30. And you're tuned to Women Radio 91.7 FM, the voice of women, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. I'm not alone here. This is the daily news review program where we run through the headlines and then we tackle the ones that have caught our eye this morning. But I'm not alone this morning. I'm here with.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, I did not say my name. My name is from Obama. Good morning. Olufunmilayo. Bang, bang. Oh, my Yoruba is getting good. Thank you, Nima. Anyway. We're going to go run through the headlines this morning and then tackle the one that, has caught our eye this morning. Also, we are live on YouTube at WFM 917, and you can listen to us on the go via our website, www.wfm917.com. Also, our phone lines will be open shortly, but in the meantime, you can text, WhatsApp us, or send us voice notes to 07000 beg your pardon, 08155 or 0703-1756-537. Those are the numbers to text, WhatsApp, or send your voice notes to. With that being said, how was your weekend? Hope it was good. How was your weekend, Nima? Nima looks at what she has been through. I think she had a really. Nima has been just. If Nima had a way, she won't be at work today. What happened?
Hey, I told you that on Thursday I lost someone.
Yes.
On Friday, my grandpa had a seizure, so we were in the hospital yesterday. See, my weekend was fine, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Oh, it feels somehow to now say how my own weekend was.
No, I saw your video.
Oh my gosh. I went away to Ibadan with my husband. We had a family thing. Did I mention it before that I was going to Ibadan? I don't think I did. I said I was going to go for a sip and paint yesterday. Yes. I didn't end up going for the sip and paint, but I went to Ibadan instead. I could have gone for the sip and paint, but my friend who we were going for the sip and paint together, she didn't available anymore.
You didn't even want to go.
Yeah, I was dragging my leg, right? Yes. Thank you for that. Also, number 2, it was my godson's birthday yesterday. He turned 2. He's the most, I don't know, I don't want to say adorable because he gives me a lot of grief. He does a lot of stuff that I like it.
If you say adorable, your son might be listening to this. He's coming to meet you.
He will be all right. Both of them, they just stress me. That's the only way. So I thought I was going to be able to see him yesterday. And just kiss him and but the rain yesterday showed everybody shaky. So I was just like, we went to Ibadan on Saturday and came back yesterday morning. So that it was a good trip. See, I love Ibadan. Maybe if the day I go to Abeokuta, I might change because I hear that Abeokuta is really, really peaceful and beautiful. No, my mom is from Ijebu, so this is
I am from Ijebu.
People try to be tribal. I cannot be tribalistic or anything like. My mom is from Oderemo, so I think my husband's parents are from Ijebu. So this is not anything. Maybe I haven't really gone to Ijebu to see what it is, but Ibadan. You see that place? That's my town, but my husband doesn't agree with me.
You like eating amala. You like
yes. On Saturday. In fact, my husband's cousins were like, for me, Alpha, I said to Jamala, like, that's all I came here to eat, so please leave me. And then one of his cousins was like, I don't eat amala at home. I said, I'm the only one that would eat it at home. So it's a waste if I buy a lubo, right? And because only me will eat it. And I don't eat it that often.
I like eating amala, but I don't like making it.
I like both. My grandma was the one who taught me how to make amala years ago. So yes, but all these children that were born in these days, very, very picky. I don't want. So yeah, that's how my weekend was. When you call me, tell me how your weekend was. I had a good weekend. I'm not gonna lie. The best part of my weekend was that after the party on Saturday, we got back to the hotel at about maybe 4 o'clock. I slept from 4 o'clock till yesterday morning. So I from the party, I was already sleepy. I say, why am I sleepy? I'm not joking. I slept from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till Sunday morning, maybe 9 o'clock. I knew that that would have never happened if I was at
at
home.
all.
So I have to, all those small blessings. Yes. Anyway, let's get into why we're here. I know that some of our callers will be like, look, just leave me. Okay. Starting off the Punch newspaper, we have troops killed 274 insurgents as Nigeria records 882 attacks. Ugh. Next up, we have rescued Oyo pupils. Teachers may meet families today. Oh, rescued Oyo pupils teachers may meet families today. I was saying this morning that unfortunately our analyst won't be able to join us today because I
Let's
really
just
wanted
leave our
to.
thoughts on this thing.
We should leave our thoughts
Because I
away.
heard you and Rachel talking.
Uh-huh.
But my mood is
Yes.
so I'm like, when we start the review,
Yes.
you would hear what I have to say.
I'm
about
ready for
it.
what you have to say.
Because
Tell me, what are your thoughts?
to me, I don't feel those children were rescued.
Okay.
Because the moment I saw the video,
Videos.
I was like, the bus was a green bus. We all know green is Nigeria's color.
Uh-huh.
But why is it that the bus was a plain bus?
Okay.
They did videos of those children in the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't we see videos of them in town? They were rescued, right? The first video I saw, I didn't see any security operative, just the children eating biscuits. We are not poor now. Why not food and water, biscuits for children who spent over 60 days in the forest? Then we didn't see any video of any terrorists or bandits being paraded. And I'm like, when they capture other people, when they rescue other people, we see videos of the bandits or the terrorists.
Do we in Nigeria?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
When they captured one leader of, was it Boko Haram or so? They released the man's picture, him in chains.
Yeah, it's that question because that's not something that we do a lot.
Yes.
It's like once in 100 years. So
I don't care. Why is it this 100 years? 100 years to pay back later. So I was like, okay, well,
so many things were not
adding.
Do you think, because we're even getting ahead of ourselves, and that's fine, do you think that maybe the kids were, because I've read quite a few articles and think pieces on this, and some people think that the kids were not abducted, that it was a hostage situation. That's what some people think, that it was because like they're doing it to get, so for like they'll do it, so when they now rescue them and come and say, yes, the government is working, they did it to plan something. Some people also think, well, Shane Makinde thinks that it was planned against him because he announced that he wants to run for presidency. Quite a few people. So do you think that's what it is here? Do you think it was because Shane Makinde said, I want to run for presidency, and they said, let's just get some children and cause havoc in that state? Do you think it is manufactured in terms of, let's do it so that the sitting administration can get all the praises when they get released, quote unquote? Like, what do you think? Because those children were taken.
Yes, they were.
We cannot dispute the fact that they were taken, and even you can tell that they didn't look healthy.
Yes,
they didn't look healthy. So we cannot dispute that fact that those children were taken. Yes. Now, whether they were taken by kidnappers or abductors, or it was a hostage situation, is another matter entirely, right? That's what you're saying. Because we don't see. The thing is, we don't have consequences, and nobody takes accountability in Nigeria. So I read an article on accountability, and I asked the person, I said, spell accountability, because that's not something that we do well, that we do at all in Nigeria. Accountability only happens when the person is poor.
Yes.
That's when justice only happens when the person is poor.
Yes.
Consequences for actions done happens when it is poor, only happens to the poor people. And if you recall, on Friday, I cited a case of a young boy who was taken at age 14. And they found him 18 years after. Yes. Like, what? And I was citing it based off of, the stop and search thing that police people do and stuff. So we have these kinds of situations that happen, but we rarely ever see, that government official was caught stealing money, let's arrest him. It took the UK to sort out the Diziani thing.
This what's even this case that we're still going on about?
Yeah, that one. But he's going to be arraigned. Is it today or tomorrow? But still, we don't know.
Yeah.
What
What about the other people that he indicted?
Yeah,
Mrs. Oboli called that day and
Yeah.
she said she's waiting to see what will happen.
yeah. So it's like we don't see consequences for actions. We don't see anybody coming to take accountability for wrong behavior when it comes to these things. So for me, right, I'm glad that they're back. I really am, because no child, no child should be separated from their parent for this long. Like for that, on that one, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to God that has happened. But when it comes to the intricacies of this. Anyway, the numbers to call 07000 917 or 9155917 or 0800 1235 917. Call us to tell us, what do you think? Like, are we going to see people paraded? Are we going to see anything? Another thing that we realized as well is that the only reason why we're seeing moving pieces like this is because that former retired officer general was killed.
Yes.
So it seems like they are killing themselves. What happened to innocent citizens? Of which also recall that this day that these kids were abducted from Oyo, there were kids also abducted from Borno State.
Yes.
So we're not hearing anything.
People are still in Kwara State who are abducted. What is happening? The whole monarch and his family were abducted.
Yes, and they haven't still been released.
What is happening?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this Orire kidnapping was a hostage situation
Or engineered.
I would say those children were really kidnapped.
They were taken them.
Not even taken, were kidnapped. Then the issue is when they were negotiating. I read an article, they used that word negotiating. My first thought was negotiating pẹ̀lú aya ọmọlọ́mọ.
Yeah.
Negotiating.
Yeah.
Then what I just thought about this whole thing was between the federal government, because I read in another article that they didn't call Sheyi Makinde.
They didn't, yeah.
They didn't have words about it on how to release the children.
And he's the governor of the state.
Yeah. And what I saw was President Tinubu's administration secured the release of these children. And I picked that word, release, not rescue.
Not rescued.
Released.
In a way, they mean the same. Well, they don't mean the same thing, but they signal that people have gotten freedom.
Yes.
But they are very different.
Yes. So when I was like, the governor of the state
is unaware.
So you came from the top level, and I was not like every other thing. When we say the presidency is aware, the president is not aware. This one, the president is aware of what is happening in another person's state, while the governor of that state is not unaware.
Yeah.
We're done.
Okay, moving on. The more we sit and try to dissect this, the more you get confused.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nigeria, we can never understand Nigeria. Moving on to the Guardian newspaper, APC urges Makinde to strengthen security partnership with FG. Military reportedly neutralizes Zamfara bandits leader, hails anti-smuggling fights.
In the This Day newspaper, we have First Lady to Burna Boy, Ashake Davido, channel your wealth to help most vulnerable Nigerians. Did you see this? So I watched it against my better judgment.
I didn't see this.
Against my better judgment. I don't know what I was looking for. I don't know why. I was just like, you know what? Let me hear what she's got to say. First of all, our first lady is really, really well spoken. Every time I hear her speak, I'm like, oh wow, so well spoken. I don't know how that has any bearing on anything, but I'm always like, oh wow, she speaks really well. Anyway, because as opposed to what? Anyway,
coming back to those hillocks,
I'll get in there. So she was in Kogi State, right? And there was I think she went there to launch something. And right there, she was speaking about how there's poverty in the land and we need to help the poor. She went on to say that we can't leave the government to do everything because the government is already overwhelmed with helping with helping the poor. And she said, oh, that she now cited Akon, the musician. So if you know Akon has quite a few foundations and he's always doing stuff in Africa, helping children, water, blah 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 blah. And she said, well, we have Akon doing that. So we have people like Burna Boy, we have Ashake, and we have Davido. Like, why can't they they should have foundations to their name to also assist the government in doing what the government is supposed to be doing, basically. And then she also cited, Akara again. She cited Kuli again. And people were laughing. I was like, what is wrong with these people? She cited corn as well. She cited an example of some young guy. I don't even know if the guy is selling Akara. Apparently, the guy has 12 workers. And I'm like, let's be for real here. That's basically what the first lady said at this
I've
place.
said it before. You see this Akara and Kuli thing? I don't like Akara, so I'm not going to fry Akara.
Yeah.
She should bring someone who will teach me how to make kuli, buy a gas stove and pots for me, connects me to someone who has a granite pyramid and all. I will make kuli. I don't mind.
You don't mind.
I will make it.
I think for me, it's just that you are saying that these people should go and fry kuli, they should go and fry corn. But should we show you why when you were giving people cars, you're giving people vehicles? It's not that we're not, we saw it though.
And now, so now coming to the Bonner, hi, things are happening in our country.
My sister, let's keep it moving. WAEC NECO, this one, oh my. WAEC NECO fee hike. Tinubu pricing Nigerian children out of education, says article. So, for context, the federal government has now come out to say that the WAEC fees are going to move from 30,000 naira to 50,000 naira. And then, and then is it WAEC 27, beg your pardon, to 50,000 naira, and then NECO is 32 to 50,000 naira, of which I didn't even know that's how much WAEC fees were. And when I saw that it was 30K, I was like, parents that can even hardly send their kids to school. So apparently there's some states that pay for WAEC fees,
like Lagos State,
for their kids, but that's if you're in the states, in the public schools, right? If you're in a private school, best believe that you pay this amount of money. But then there are also some other states that not that they cannot afford to, they don't pay these fees for the kids. So if you're saying that you want to increase, and this increment is gonna start by next year, 2027. If you're saying that this, because they've already received WAEC by now, if you're going to increase these fees, what, like, are you? And that's my problem with these people. They are so tone deaf. It's so painful to
when
say.
I'm angry, I always speak in Yoruba, so I'm going to speak in Yoruba now.
Speak in Yoruba.
I think so láti joy pé àwọn ọmọ púpọ̀ wọ sí ní ilé-ìwé mọ́. Ọlọ́run bá mi o. Ẹ wá ní àti 27,000, ẹ fẹ́ gbé dé 50,000. Does that make any sense? Many people can't afford to send their children to school. And you're saying from 27,000 naira to 50,000. How do people want to pay for it? The quality of education is not improving. We've been saying the same thing over and over again. Everything needs to improve. You did not improve quality of education. You did not improve lifestyle of people. It's just for you to say from 27,000 to 50,000. NECO is even, and now pressure will be on those children. You know, many parents, and I'm not in support of it actually, many parents take NECO as an alternative for WAEC.
Yes.
My parents paid for NECO for me because Lagos State government won't pay for NECO.
Oh, you schooled in Lagos State?
Yes. But when my WAEC results came out, my dad was like, Kanipa wanting money. He wouldn't have paid for NECO. But he didn't know. He didn't expect me to do.
Also, we do NECO to shock your WAEC.
My NECO results is very useless. There's nothing I want to do with it because WAEC is even better. And when my dad was paying, he was so angry. Kanipe, I know you children read well. I'll be at rest.
What does it mean, Kanipe? I know you children read well. I don't understand what that means.
My daddy says we are so lazy. We don't read. We don't put effort. But it was like, if I can be sure you do well in your WAEC, at least I wouldn't waste my money paying for NECO. But then I think I paid 15,000 naira
back then.
Yes, so he didn't mind. He paid for it. So now imagine
Mhm.
telling him to pay 50,000 naira for an exam. Oh my bike
Oh my, yeah.
because he would be so angry with us. It would be like the weight of the world wants to fall on
Yeah,
our
and
necks.
imagine that you have like twins or triplets in that. I mean, it's not
Can you
even that.
imagine?
It's that you have three children in school, and then now they're saying that you have to take out 50,000 naira to pay for
Why?
one particular WAEC
Uh-huh.
exam. I don't know what the current fees for public schools are. Do you have any idea?
I don't know because like I said, mine is free.
Oh, your school fees was free.
My school fees was free. I didn't pay for school fees. I didn't pay for work.
Oh, so that's a Lagos State
Yes,
thing.
the
Yeah,
Lagos State
but
thing.
so if that happens, but it's not all the public schools in Lagos State that are free, is it?
I think almost all. So far, it's
Okay.
a grammar school, a model college, or
Okay.
almost all Lagos State schools are free. Education is free, WAEC is free. So I don't know how much people paid.
Hmm.
It's only
Okay.
NECO. I know
That
people
you know
pay
how much
for
people
how
paid.
much people paid.
I get
So
you.
just and if the federal government is even increasing this thing to 50,000, I'm not sure if states would want to continue paying for students because per school you might have 100, 200 students per school sitting for that exam. Multiply it by how many schools in the states, and you are saying they should pay 50,000 naira, and things are not improving.
No.
Which budget are they taking it out from?
Mm.
So it doesn't only affect parents who pay, it affects the government too. And education is not improving. Cost of living is not improving.
Nope.
Lifestyle is not improving.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it exam money that is improving, that is increasing?
Okay.
We can never understand Nigeria. I'll continue to say that.
No. Okay, let's move to the waitress because I'm even tired.
Parents demand 100,000 minimum pay for Shokoto teachers. We were saying last week
For
about
the soldiers.
soldiers. 100,000. Anyway,
You know, I hear a lot of people say that if even for private schools, if you send your child to a
Mhm.
private school and maybe the school fees is like 500K per term,
Mhm.
and they're paying the teachers 50K, best believe that your child is getting a 50K education
yes.
because you have like that teacher cannot give you more than 50K worth of learning because how much is it's not. And our teachers who we complain time and time again of the quality of teachers that we are bringing, the crop of them that are out there. Was it last week we also talked about what was it we talked about for school infrastructure, was it the Olodo uprising?
Yes, it was it last week?
Or 2 weeks? No, it wasn't the Olodo uprising. We're talking about something that had to
On
do
her
with,
lens.
I think it might have been her land,
It was 2
about
weeks ago.
how the schools are in a terrible shape,
Yes.
the teachers don't get paid and things like that. I think it is what's the English of it now? It's important that we look into this matter because if we're struggling to pay teachers 100K.
My friend was telling me that she was she was a teacher.
Mhm.
She has left the school now.
Mhm.
There were 3 in that class, and she said 3 of them for the old school session don't earn a child's school fees,
Of course.
and they had 30 children in the class.
Oh.
3 of them don't earn a child's school fees, and I'm like, what? ICPC to arraign ex-science minister Energy on Monday.
My emo is heavy because and why is my emo heavy? My emo is heavy because we are just like this country. We're already talking about consequences and accountability.
Yes.
The odds of seeing this one. Let's keep it moving. In the Vanguard newspaper, Igbo leaders won against suppression of opposition, says it destroys democracy. After 56 days in captivity, our children may not return to school, says or of course, what school are they returning to? That goes without saying. Those are the headlines from the Vanguard newspaper.
Moving on to the Premium Times newspaper. Ex-minister Uche Naji to be arraigned over certificate forgery.
Mm-hmm.
Suspected headers kill scores in Benue. weeks after MACBAN chief's murder.
The nation is where we have rescued victims were chained, blindfolded. APC, ADC, NDC. APC says ADC, NDC are not ready for the polls. Those are the headlines from the Nation newspaper.
Moving on to the cable newspaper. Public officials, contractors involved in procurement fraud will face sanctions. FG1s.
Please.
Man arrested for faking own kidnap, collecting 50K ransom from family.
Because of 50,000 naira, you went to go and fake your own kidnap.
50,000.
They should beat you. Every single member of your family everybody should come out and beat you. Okay, Daily Post, we have Ogun 2027. Amuso warns against same local government. Ward governor says it's Yewa Awori's turn.
Yewa Awori.
Whatever. What has that got to do with anything? Because what you mean, everybody now will be claiming that it's my turn, and then the country, we're not seeing any.
When I was coming from Magboro, I saw one poster, a banner.
Mm-hmm.
It was written there that let Omo Ogun rule Ogun. Enough of outsiders. And I was like, at the outsiders at Omo Ogun. Anyhow,
what's the difference between the statement that this person is making and what's happening in South Africa?
Exactly.
Because we are our problem. We are our problem. Because Nigerians sit down here and say, oh, there's xenophobia, they're killing Nigerians. But you, in your Yoruba state, I can say with my full chest because I'm a Yoruba girl.
Yes.
Right? Father, mother, grandparents.
I'm even from
all
Ogun
of us.
State.
I'm from Ogun State as well. Father, mother, husband, father, mother, all of us are from Ogun State. I can say with my full chest. What is the point of saying enough of outsiders? You are an evil person. You're not a good person. You should be beaten and taken to jail. Because if all of us begin to see each other as outsiders, then you don't have any mouth to say somebody being racist to
what
you.
If Omo Ogun should rule Ogun?
Do you understand?
But
should be till now we don't. Let me know. The present governor of Lagos State, is he actually from Lagos State? Like, let's stop being ridiculous when we make these statements. We at the end of the day, like, I was born in Lagos, and bred in Lagos, but I come from Ogun State. There's no even reason why I should be claiming Ogun State, to be honest, because I don't really know anything about Ogun State because I wasn't born there. I think that we have to move from the place of, oh, my father is from Ogun State. I can say that because my father was born in Ogun State. And then I can say I'm from Lagos State because I was born and bred in Ogun State, in Lagos State. If I was born in Anambra State, for instance, I should be able to say I'm from Anambra State. My dad is from Ogun State because that's where I was born.
In that case, nobody in my house is from Ogun State. Born and bred in
our money or whatever. It is so ridiculous. I went to, and I've said this before, in January, I went to look for house. We're like, oh, let's move houses. And one of the agent that took me, I think it was Igbo, but Igbo that grew up in Lagos, Yoruba was so good. And he was telling me how, where it was asking me, he was just very, very particular about, what's your name? Where are you from? Where is your husband from? Are you married? And I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. What's up? He says, because there's some houses that they won't give you if you are Igbo. And I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. And maybe I was saying as a naive person, but I don't think I was saying as a naive person. I was saying it as, that is like, why should my tribe or my marital status be, or my husband's tribe or where my husband works be such a big deal when looking for a house? When you say, if you have someone, an Igbo person who was born and bred here and has been in Lagos for 60 years, this guy doesn't even know his town.
I don't even have a problem with anybody of any tribe here. Just don't give me a headache.
Yeah, because the ones from the state,
just don't give me a headache. That's my
the state is in shambles. The roads are dilapidated. The buildings are dilapidated. People are hungry in the land. And you say, Omogun, like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm shouting. And I know that I'm shouting. I'm sorry for shouting. But it doesn't make any sense. If you've lived somewhere for a very long time, you should be able to have leverage and say, okay, me too, I want to.
And you know they are not.
contribute to the
Many
society.
many people would want to go with the let someone from Ogun State rule, beg your pardon, Ogun State.
But is the person
I'm waiting
competent?
to see what will happen.
Is the person competent?
That's why I said I'm waiting to see what.
There's nothing to see. The person is not
Because-
competent. The person has no qualifications in terms of governance. The person they just want to go and take money. And corruption is so rife in Nigeria because everybody is saying, "Oh, now my person go enter," regardless of whether the person is competent, whether the person is qualified, whether the person knows their left from their right. When we've been talking about the special seats bill, and one of the things that men have been holding against us is that, oh, the women, are they competent? Are they qualified? My question to you, sir, is you in that seat that you are you qualified and competent to have that seat? I think that we need to start calling it for the state.
Don't we have qualified and competent women here? Did we say you should put someone who has not gone to school, who does not have qualification? No. Obviously, we'll push qualified women forward.
Is it not the person that is it not this Uche Naji that they want to arrange for fake? He did fake certificates and fake NYC certificates and fake degree. And he's not the only person. There are plenty of them.
If you push me forward, do you want to say I forged my certificate?
It's so, oh my gosh.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. I think that as Nigerians, we need to do better. We need to do better by saying, be your brother's keeper. Be his keeper regardless of gender, regardless of faith, religion, regardless of tribe. Because are we not supposed to be one?
I tell people we all came from Adam. So what is the problem? My views and your views don't match.
They don't have
no problem.
They don't used to agree on the same thing.
No problem. My brother and I, we have different views on many things, but I love my brother. Yes, I would always be close to him. But I know I don't agree on this thing. So when it comes to that, let's go our separate ways. Yeah. But doesn't mean we would fight.
No.
After all, Nigeria should be one.
Yes. And the thing is, they will go abroad and complain about racism. Sir, I don't want to say you deserve that racism because you self in your Nigerian
freedom fighters were not Yoruba. They were not Igbo. They were of mixed tribe. Tafawa Balewa was there. Nnamdi Azikiwe was there. Obasanjo was there.
Queen Amina
be one.
All of it, like it's so.
Why can't we be one?
Oh my gosh. Okay, where were we?
Edo LG pool.
Is that me?
Yes, you.
Sorry. Edo LG pool. APC sweeps 18 chairmanship, 192 councillorship seats.
Moving on to the tribe.
We have a call.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. And remember, I appreciate God this morning. So God has given me every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Please. I'm not better than people that have gone. And I know I will leave this world. And those are whatever I'm doing in the fear of God. Because what is the worth of this life? When you don't think, what I've been listening to what people are saying, that's what's happening. But before then, please, let me correct one thing. This is a family radio, and that's why I joined with people. We need to be one. We need to unite with them. Like last time when I called, somebody called and I said something about my children. What I say about my children, I say my children are their attached. They are in their own family. They are working. My daughter is married and there is soon. And my son I've been managing one country for 5-6 years. They're on their own. I cannot influence them to whichever they want to go. They have their own freedom. And they take on the bed. They have their own choice. And I'm at home, like I'm telling you, I'm at home. They are paying me salary. I'm not working anymore. That's how I always call. So somebody to call that, I tell I say my child, what I said that day. I told him my son is a pastor. He lost too much life for the. He got pastor for the law, and that's why he entered AP. He's a basic carrying member. But it's a kind of when this OB came on board, people of them voted for. I don't inflame my own. He did not even use his card to campaign for OB. I'm telling you, and I cannot put them into. They know the reason why I never. In my family, you are free to go to even my wife. That's what I'm telling you. And then, what is it? God who created us, give us it. You can even serve God. It's not by force. And as a Christian are peaceful, are gentle people and loving people. That's what because a Christian is somebody like this, like right. Actually, this is a family radio, and I should have right to air my view I'm a man that fear God. Come to this place. Yes, I am like this, my 37 years there. Where I work and decide, they don't want me to go. Like, landlord don't want to do this. My area here, I'm just coming out from evangelism. Please don't it. I'm not a professional evangelist, but I've been an evangelist. Okay, next month now will be my anniversary, wedding anniversary, 43 years and 34 years of evangelizing and 20 years of God calling me to this meeting. When God called me, I sold my car. I've been preaching from one bus to there, from one city. That's my calling. And don't collect money from anybody. And God is taking care of me. I want to the one where I said, when you say it's a family raid, I think that I hear my view. You can disagree with me in a polite way. I'm not a kid. That's from that one. If I've been 42 years and but you know my age now. I already say. So when somebody come on board and say what I do, I will not be happy. And Bible says, Bible says, follow peace with all men and holiness. Without with no man. Never taught me to be cool and calm. I expect to be cool and calm and loving. So whatever you do to your neighbor, you are doing it to others. Let us be beautiful. You need to end your view. Actually, the other organization I went to for 18 years, we call me last time because Barobana is our leader there, it's our chairman. Do you know that at the end of every year, we contribute and empower so many people? Barobana have a valid foundation, like what the president is saying. Let us help one another. Some people are suffering with the heart. Please, let us say that's what Christianity is all about. Touching life. And whatever you do to others, you let us to Christ. What I say, sometimes I say, I have Bible and Quran. Yes. When I enter a street that's mosque, all those Muslims, a man, they be fighting me. And I reason with them. I say, the is the same God. Mary is Mary and Jesus is Peter. And that means to hold of this Quran. The thing that they put in the Quran, we are not, you know that when I finish teaching Muslim community now, contribute. I don't collect them, but the day they provide, they contribute and buy water and buy water. And I let so many Muslims to Christ. The message they repentance and forgiveness is to preach the name of Jesus and we start. And Jesus is not religious. After you matter, Jesus Christ, you know the right place. You see, I look at what you're saying there. That's what is happening here. And even man cannot give a little man to this. A Muslim cannot give a Muslim. And the same in the Bible is in corner. All the corner cannot come together. And if they say, if whatever anybody does, I'm not, like a man I always said, I'm not expecting anything from any government, any leader, any decision. I know where we get to God that we need to tell you to this. When I'm not expecting it from them, then why should I be suffering them? If anybody does, you should remember that there is God in heaven who says to who must go. I'm a man that I got a man that I can listen to where I work and say, please let us be peaceful and please disagree to agree. Let us be our brothers. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Be great again. You learn today. God bless you. God bless you. I'm sorry, I'm taking your time. Very, very, very sorry. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you so much, Evangelist Dixon, for calling. Everything you said has been well noted. Okay, we're speaking on what? Okay, no, we're going to the Tribune newspaper.
Yes. Article condemns increase in WAEC NECO fees.
We have another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning for me. Good morning,
Good morning, Prince.
Good morning, Nigerians. Okay.
See, the stats now.
Fumi and Nima, good morning to all of us. Good morning to all Nigerians across the world. I want to congratulate Nigerians, especially the people of Oyo State. God will reward you. My pain now is what on earth will be able to heal those children, the women? What will be the healing methodology? That is my pain. That has been the question in my heart. Now, where is the corpse of the child that died, the teacher that was beheaded? That we don't know. I want to congratulate those families that have seen their loved ones back. I don't know how they are going to feel. I don't know how they are going to recover. I don't know if they can ever tell their story, what they saw in that place. But to God be the glory. I just rejoice with them. Every other thing that is happening in Nigeria since that day that news broke, no concern me. You know, concern me. Go whether you waste my time on radio, preach or I don't care. But good morning to Nigeria. Have a nice day.
Prince, you so do. Okay, go ahead, Nima.
This condemnation of WAEC and NECO increase, is he really coming out to condemn it? Is he doing his work as opposition?
All of the above.
Or is he trying to take a dig
at
the president?
All of the above. All of the above.
Lagos task force impounds 309 motorcycles, clear Lagos Badagry Expressway.
Okay, lastly today, away from pen pushing newspaper, we have passenger slumps, dies inside commercial bus in Cross River. Oh dear. Thoughts and prayers with them. Hello, good morning. Hi, Mrs. Aboli. How are you doing this morning?
Anna, good morning. No. God, let there be peace.
In fact, that you go to this one first.
Let there be peace. Good morning, everyone. I have said it time and again. Fumi, how your weekend? I've heard your gist. Fumi, before I will call you. Nima, see, you'll just be tolerating for me. Everything will be on. I'm enjoying your stories anyway. Let me start by saying, honestly, we shouldn't have to bicker over ourselves. Rather, we should see all this energy and give it to the government.
Well said.
Help us vote in Jesus' name. Secondly, let me say thank you to. Let me start by saying thank you from Evangelist Dixon to a couple of other people that sent money to my friend. For me, I want to say thank you as well to Women Radio, to you for escalating this matter, to Women Radio for giving us their platform to appeal for funds. So presently, we've been able to raise something small. She's been able to move from the church passage where she was sleeping into a place. She'll be parking in by God's
grace.
Oh,
great news. Great news.
Yeah. I also reached out to a couple of other stations where I'm well known, and together we all did this. It's not one person's glory, it's everybody collectively. I want to say thank you to everyone. 500 naira, 1,000 naira, everything you dropped went a long way to take away a widow and her 3 kids from that burning house to a befitting, a manageable place where they can manage. Thank you so much. May your thoughts never run dry. And I know that in the coming days, if it is clothes or food, God will continually provide for them in Jesus' name. Having said that, let's face the issue. See, I listened to a couple of stories you and Ima read out, and I'm just wondering, what is our problem in this country? What do they call alalumole in English language? It don't take since ages past. Individual social responsibility or personal social responsibility, PSR, ISR, that persons like Burna Boy, that they all do these things without being cajoled into doing it. Nobody tells them. They do it on their own. So for the president's wife to now say what Econ is doing, people should do it. Come, nobody you could tell them what thing them go do, ma. I would rather say that the CSR that companies like your organization are even doing, the PSR that other people, personal persons are doing, they go far, far bettering the lot of humanity than the palliative and stipend that this administration has given. So it is not Madam Remi Tinubu that will come and start preaching social responsibility, because they don't do enough of that. And I am one who says, practice what you preach. And if you cannot practice what you preach, please just don't even say anything. You'd realize that the same people also planning to hike NECO and WAEC fees, because that is the story you are taking presently. The same people planning to hike this NECO and WAEC fees have accessed free education and even gotten free books, yet the average Nigerian managing to send their children to school, you are hiking the fees. Are you not in one way or the other denying a child the right to education? A child that is supposed to have a seamless and effortless way to go to school to access education. You now make it a cumbersome and Herculean task. And you people say we should come and scrap a little uprising. And I just start. Because when you make this process difficult, the ripple effect simply means that there will be an offshoot and a skyrocket of more Olodo uprising. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing we can do about that. Because look at it now. WAEC fees, are we joking at all? Who even thought of it? Let's scrap and jettison that idea already. Lastly, on the kidnaps in Oyo State, congratulations to the collective Nigerians, to the security operatives who made the rescue mission a success. Congratulations to the government who eventually gave the marching order that ought to have been given before operatives now swung into action. But like Nima rightly cited this morning, that I would always ask, will be held accountable? See, for me, the reason why corruption, negativity, terrorism will continually thrive and insurgency is simply because bad behavior is not punished with culpable punishment. Whose head will rule? Who now bears the brunt of the assistant head teacher, Mr. Designon, that was shot while the peoples were kidnapped and carted away? Who will be held accountable for the beheaded mathematics teacher, Mr. Oyedeku? These lives calls out for justice. These traumatized children and their guardians that have been held in the bush for 56 or 57 days calls out for justice. And the entire Nigerian populace, including myself and Women Radio, we all cry out for justice. Justice is all we seek on this issue so that we don't have a repeated episode or a 2.0 of the Oyo kidnappings. If you can't give me justice, then the rescue mission for me, not only is it commendable, but it will be balderdash if you can't give me somebody to say this was the person that was held to account for this evil, mayhem, and terrorism that was unleashed on pure innocent citizens, children, for crying out loud. I hope I haven't said much. Thank you, everybody, once again. I love you already.
I hope I haven't said much. If that one is not much, which one will be much again? Okay, Diva, just so we can round up. Jeez.
What she said about social responsibility, I was going to say that I know about corporate social responsibility where firms have to do things for the community. If not, they will be fined or they will be seen as inconsiderate. They know they are meant to do it. Big firms should do it. So I was wondering why she had to single people out to say, okay, you must do this. And let's not forget, Nigeria is all about capitalism. Everybody is trying to get richer. Everybody is trying to maximize wealth. So you just come out to say, okay, you, three of you, like a teacher in the schoolroom, you have to be the ones to do for the people. What do they want to do individually? What do they want to do that the government has not been able to do? Why single out three of them? Okay, it seems like you are making money, so you have to do for the people. What are they doing?
Okay. Lastly, we have kidnappers abduct corpse in Kogi. This
How cops of who? How we anyway?
probably they are organ harvesters. Who knows? And that's why this kidnapping thing has turned into a menace. Because I mean, we read a headline where somebody faked his own kidnap to collect 50K. I don't know. But yeah, wow. We've come a long way. Let's take some messages this morning. Starting off with Ajayi Olusoga. He says, if ransom was paid, good, if not better. The most important thing is that these people were finally rescued, released. Yes. Every other thing is nothing but noise. Anyone downplaying or denigrating the operation that led to the rescue of those kids and the teachers is simply wicked. How can someone even begin to belly ache over this sweet development? Oh no, we're not belly aching at all. That's even so far from the truth. What we've been doing is what the kids are rescued, and that's the most important thing for us. And we are so excited that has happened. However, the question is, who are we arresting?
And I'm trying to say, stop playing with people's lives.
Yes.
If it's that this was a conspiracy theory, they are children, they are human, you don't get to play with their lives.
Absolutely.
We are happy that they are out.
Yes.
Very happy.
Yes. So there's no two ways about it. Additional Wasu says, good morning to you in the studio. Congratulations to the people of Owerri local government and Oyo State at large for a safe return of the kids and their teachers who have been in captivity of kidnappers for close to 2 months. And can you imagine some Nigerians who pretend like they love these children when they were in captivity, but suddenly when the news was broken that the children and the teachers have been rescued, they suddenly become saddened and not happy. And we asked them why the sad mood. They claimed that the episode was stage managed. And I told them they should, if so, they should pray that such things should happen to them and their family. Can you imagine these wicked people? We all hear about the casualties among the security agents before these people could be rescued. God Almighty, it's good news. I want to be breaking in this country, not bad news. Yes, yes, yes. I'm with you. He also sends.
Good morning to you. Chinonso is my name. I'm calling from Ikorodu. Congratulations to the people of Oriri and Oyo State in general for the safe release of their children and the teacher in captivities of the terrorists, as we are calling bandits. Thank God that these people came back safely. And I hope the federal government will put measures in place to prevent justice to happen in future. I wonder, some people who during this captivity of the children and their teacher always asking, where is this children? But suddenly when this news was broken that this children has been released, they are in sad mood. Why? Some are saying the state manager, some people are saying things. I say these children has been released. Is that not happiest moment for us?
Okay, for this, he sent a voice note to just buttress this point. We have another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Govina.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Obina from Gather.
Yes, hi, Obina. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have a comment to make.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, many. I am listening to your program, and many people are congratulating the Oyo people they were released. Yes, right. Can you hear me?
Yes, trying to understand what you're saying. Please go ahead.
I said many people we are sending in congratulations message for those that were released. Is it true?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And I keep on asking, why do you congratulation message? Is it that they went for a excursion? How are we congratulating these people? Why can't we put these comments accountable? Why will what about the people the mother that they kidnapped? What about them? What about those that were in Niger? All the northern students that they kidnapped, where are they? Where are they? So is it that those northern children are meant to be kidnapped? Why those in Southwest or Southeast or South are meant to be released? That's why we are congratulating. I don't think this is right. Please, let's try and help this government accountable. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Obina, for calling. At the beginning of the program, myself and Nima actually did talk about this, how there are still children in Borno State. Nima started the monarch and his family members in Kwara State. And if we're going to go down the rabbit hole of how many people are still in captivity, there's quite a few of them. However, to say that we shouldn't be happy for the ones that have been rescued would be, I don't know.
You celebrate every little win.
It's exactly. We're celebrating this win, and hopefully we see that the remaining kids come out of captivity. Thank you so much for calling. Your comment is sobering. Hello, good morning again, Mrs. Oboli.
Thank you for that response. If you have ever been in the lion's den for just 2 days, you would know that 56 or 57 days when neonates and babes have been in the bush is worth celebrating. Even if I'm condemning the government, I will also commend them if they do the right thing, okay? So I am a constructive critic. Does not mean I should criticize the government when I see what they are doing wrong and not commend them when I see what they are doing right. Our heart goes to them. And the fact that from that day they were rescued, they have been sleeping in warm beds, sleeping is enough for me to say they are having covers, duvet over their head. So I will celebrate them. I will congratulate them that they are home to eat good meals, not in the bush where wild animals and daredevils lurk around. For the other children, God that brought this one will also bring the other children. So like you people said, we will celebrate little wins, expecting greater wins. Good morning, Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Obali, for calling to buttress that point. Truly, truly appreciate you. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's daily news review.
My name is Hassane Matule.
Yes, my name is Fumi Bangwala.
Olufunmilayo Bangwala.
9 o'clock is the news, 9:05 is her.
10 a.m.
All right, many thanks to every single caller, every single message that has come in. We truly, truly appreciate you. We couldn't have this show without you, and that's on period, like the kids say. Okay, thank you so much. All right, see you at 9 o'clock for the news and if I have her lens. Don't go anywhere. We also have great music to keep you company. Bye for now.